takes, like, they are impressive. They are very, 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 very impressive.
Did you think they broke her? Caitlin Clark's rookie WNBA season wasn't the fairy tale debut many envisioned. Instead of instant stardom, she faced a baptism by fire, a relentless onslaught of physicality that often blurred the lines, questionable officiating that seemed to amplify every challenge, and a chorus of critics ready to pounce on any perceived misstep. It was a trial unlike any other, a gauntlet designed to test not just her skill, but her very spirit. But amidst the storm, something was brewing. Because Caitlin Clark is back for the 2025 season, and if you believe you've witnessed her peak, brace yourself. What's coming isn't simply a return to the court, it's a full-blown metamorphosis, a calculated and formidable evolution. Last season, the WNBA didn't just welcome Caitlin Clark, it threw down the gauntlet. From opening tip-off to the final buzzer, every game became a grueling physical contest. Defenders weren't merely trying to contain her scoring prowess. They were attempting to dismantle her rhythm, to erode her confidence, to push her beyond her limits both mentally and physically. We saw it all, jarring body checks that sent her sprawling, constant jersey tugs disrupting her movement, sneaky off-ball shoves designed to wear her down over 4 quarters. The commentary was relentless, dissecting every play, magnifying every perceived flaw. It was a deliberate and sustained effort, a clear message that she was entering their league on their terms. The question wasn't just whether she could survive, it was whether she could emerge from this crucible stronger or be consumed by the pressure. But instead of succumbing to the weight, something transformative began to take root.
She's got the defender in jail. Like, a defender's never really going to guard like that, so I don't mind that. Like, she's not playing against live defense, and it's as good as that. Okay, actually taking that one dribble, taking floaters from decent distance, like that is not like an easy floater to shoot. And you don't have to get as much arc on it in the WNBA as you have to in the NBA. So like in the NBA, that floater is getting sent into the stands, but like in the WNBA,
As the offseason descended, Caitlin Clark vanished from the public eye, retreating to the gym with a singular purpose: to forge herself anew. Whispers began to emerge, quickly escalating into confirmed reports of an intense, almost monastic training regimen. She wasn't just tweaking her routine, she was fundamentally reshaping her physique. The focus was clear: build raw strength, cultivate explosive power, and enhance her overall durability to withstand the brutal demands of the WNBA. She wasn't merely adding bulk, she was sculpting a body designed to absorb contact, to power through defenses, and to maintain peak performance deep into games and the long season ahead. And orchestrating this physical overhaul is none other than Stephanie White. The esteemed coach, known for her sharp basketball acumen, has reportedly been astounded by Clark's unwavering commitment, describing her dedication as unreal and emphasizing that Clark is embracing the challenge, not running from it. White, having observed countless elite athletes, recognizes a rare level of resolve in Clark's transformation. This isn't simply about getting bigger, it's about issuing a resounding declaration. The era of Caitlin Clark being physically dominated is unequivocally over. Yet, this impressive physical overhaul represents only one facet of her comprehensive evolution. Because brute force alone can only carry you so far against the strategic minds and seasoned veterans of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark understood this implicitly. Her offseason wasn't solely confined to the weight room, it extended into the film room, transforming into a meticulous student of the game and her adversaries. She reportedly spent countless hours dissecting game footage, meticulously studying every opponent who dared to impose their physicality upon her. She wasn't just passively watching. She was actively analyzing, cataloging tendencies, identifying weaknesses, and, crucially, strategizing counters. She learned who played on the edge, who relied on subtle fouls, who attempted to exploit perceived vulnerabilities. And armed with this knowledge, she began to formulate a mental arsenal. Try to bully her? She'll anticipate the contact, bait the foul, and send you to the bench. Attempt aggressive overplay? She'll exploit the gap, blowing past you with newfound speed and agility. Resort to trash talk? She'll silence you with a cold-blooded three-pointer, letting her unparalleled skill deliver the ultimate retort. Last season, opponents sought to penetrate her psyche. This season, they will encounter a fortress of mental resilience, a player who has transformed adversity into unwavering focus and strategic brilliance. However, even this potent combination of physical and mental fortification is amplified further by a crucial strategic alliance. This is where Stephanie White's influence transcends physical conditioning, delving into the realm of tactical refinement and basketball artistry. White isn't merely impressed by Clark's physique, she's actively engaged in molding her game into a finely tuned weapon, capable of dissecting defenses and exploiting every tactical nuance. Renowned for her exceptional basketball intellect, White is imparting to Clark the subtle yet critical art of converting defensive pressure into offensive advantage. It's no longer simply about absorbing contact, it's about manipulating physicality, dictating the terms of engagement. White is instructing Clark in the mastery of body positioning, teaching her to utilize her strengthened frame as a shield, to initiate contact strategically, to force defenders to recoil and lose balance. Elite-level footwork drills are being emphasized, honing her agility and spatial awareness, ensuring she remains perpetually one step ahead, effortlessly creating separation and finding her scoring zones. White is not just enhancing Clark's skill set, she's cultivating a tactical mindset, transforming her into a strategic orchestrator on the court, capable of outmaneuvering opponents with both physical prowess and intellectual acumen. This synergistic fusion of enhanced physicality and tactical sophistication is poised to unlock an unprecedented level of on-court efficiency and dominance. Efficiency in the unforgiving landscape of professional basketball reigns supreme. Last season, while undeniably electrifying, Clark's game occasionally encountered disruptions from intensely physical defenders, leading to contested shots and a drain on her energy reserves. Those days are numbered. With a significantly fortified core and lower body, she will command unparalleled control when driving into the lane, finishing at the rim with a newfound ease and authority. Defenders who once relied on brute force will now find themselves perpetually outpaced and outmaneuvered, their physicality rendered ineffective against her enhanced agility and strength. Her bolstered leg strength translates directly into a more stable, consistent jump shot, mitigating fatigue and amplifying accuracy even when contested or under duress. Every movement will be sharper, every shot cleaner, every decision quicker. Her scoring efficiency, already impressive, is on the verge of skyrocketing, transforming her from a high-volume scorer into a hyper-efficient offensive juggernaut. She is no longer merely enduring contact, she is poised to punish any defender who dares to challenge her, turning physicality into a pathway to easy scores and dominant performances. She's not just playing to withstand the physicality, she's playing to weaponize it. And this individual transformation is inextricably linked to a pivotal shift in the team dynamics around her. Because Caitlin Clark's evolution isn't occurring in isolation, it's intertwined with a strategic and significant resurgence of the Indiana Fever franchise as a whole. The organization has made decisive moves to fortify its roster, strategically acquiring veteran talent, seasoned playmakers, and proven offensive threats. This isn't just about adding names to a team sheet, it's about constructing a multifaceted offensive force that transcends any single player dependency. Opposing defenses can no longer afford to fixate solely on Clark, to double-team her relentlessly, or to devise schemes solely aimed at neutralizing her scoring. To do so now would be to invite a barrage of offensive firepower from Indiana's newly assembled arsenal. This strategic shift in team composition liberates Clark from the immense pressure of single-handedly carrying the offensive burden. She can now operate with greater freedom, dictate tempo, and orchestrate the offense at her own pace, unleashing her full potential without the suffocating weight of expectation. The pressure has shifted, redistributed across a team brimming with talent and experience. The psychological impact on opposing teams is palpable. They are no longer facing just Caitlin Clark. They are confronting a supercharged Indiana Fever squad, a multifaceted threat that demands a fundamentally different approach. But beyond individual dominance and team success, there's another dimension to this transformation. This offseason hasn't just sculpted a stronger player, it's forging a more commanding leader. Caitlin Clark's rookie season, though challenging, served as an invaluable leadership crucible. Enduring adversity, facing down critics, and navigating intense pressure has undeniably seasoned her, fostering a resilience that extends beyond her individual game. Reports from training camps suggest a palpable shift in her presence. She's not just leading by example with her work ethic and skill, she's becoming a more vocal, assertive presence, actively shaping team dynamics and fostering a cohesive unit. The influx of veteran talent into the Fever roster isn't just about skill enhancement, it's about creating a synergistic blend of experience and youthful drive. With Clark at the helm, she's learning to leverage the strengths of her teammates, to delegate responsibility, and to cultivate a team chemistry that transcends individual accolades. This emerging leadership dimension adds another layer of complexity for opponents, facing not just a dominant player, but a player who is increasingly orchestrating and empowering an entire team. And the ripples of this transformation extend far beyond the Indiana Fever, reaching across the entire landscape of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's evolution isn't just an Indiana Fever phenomenon, it's a potential catalyst for a league-wide shift in playing styles and defensive strategies. Her enhanced physicality, combined with her already elite skill set, presents a unique challenge that opposing coaches are undoubtedly scrambling to address. Traditional defensive approaches that relied on physicality to disrupt her rhythm may prove ineffective, even counterproductive, against a player now equipped to weaponize contact. We may witness a strategic recalibration across the WNBA, with teams forced to explore new defensive schemes, prioritize agility and speed over brute strength, and perhaps even adapt their offensive philosophies to counteract the Fever's anticipated dominance. Clark's impact could extend to player development trends as well, potentially inspiring a new generation of WNBA prospects to prioritize not only skill and finesse, but also physical conditioning and mental fortitude from an earlier stage in their careers. Her transformation could inadvertently elevate the overall athleticism and strategic sophistication of the entire league, ushering in a new era of WNBA basketball. But even these significant shifts within the league pale in comparison to the enduring legacy she is poised to create. Ultimately, Caitlin Clark's journey transcends mere statistics and championships. She is on the cusp of solidifying a legacy that extends far beyond the basketball court, impacting the WNBA itself and inspiring a generation. Her resilience in the face of adversity, her unwavering commitment to improvement, and her undeniable talent are already resonating with aspiring athletes worldwide. She represents more than just a basketball player. She embodies a spirit of perseverance, a testament to the power of hard work and unwavering self-belief. Her impact on the WNBA's visibility and popularity is undeniable, drawing in new fans, expanding media coverage, and elevating the league's profile on a global scale. As she embarks on this transformed chapter of her career, she carries the weight of expectation, not just for personal accolades or team triumphs, but for the continued growth and evolution of women's basketball. Her legacy will be measured not just in points scored or games won, but in the enduring inspiration she provides and the lasting impact she leaves on the sport and beyond. The answer, resoundingly, is no. The Caitlin Clark era is not merely on the horizon, it has emphatically arrived. The WNBA stands on the precipice of witnessing a phenomenon. They attempted to break her spirit, to diminish her impact, to impose their will. But in doing so, they inadvertently ignited a fire, forging her into something demonstrably stronger, undeniably more dangerous. This isn't simply a comeback narrative, it's a declaration of intent, a takeover in progress. Caitlin Clark is not just returning, she is coming for everything. The league has been warned. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Stay tuned!